Good day, YouTubers. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay, Meghan Markle's Vogue is reported to be selling for 14 times the cover price. The cover price is £5. This is the Vogue issue, September Vogue. She is the special editor. Meghan Markle is the special editor. She chose 15 women who are forces for change. Now there's a big scandal. Okay, this is said to be a copycat. Here's Meghan Markle. This is a best-selling book, The Game Changers, Success Secrets from 40 Women at the Top, How to Become a Fearless, Fabulous Girl Boss. And Meghan Markle also wrote an essay for this. Okay, and here's her Vogue cover. So the creators of this New York Times best-selling book have come out and said, well, that's maybe plagiarism. So that is a shadow over this issue. So why would it be? Let's just read a little bit. So there's one article here. Meghan Markle's Vogue is selling for 14 times the price online. Well, how much is that? 14 times the cover price is $85 US, or 70 pounds, or $85 US. They go on to say, shoppers in the UK can buy the magazine for $2 in shops, £2, but some royal fans appear keen to cash in on the hype around the magazine, with some listing it for up to 10 times. So first it's 14 times, then it's 10 times. Eager fans are flogging the special edition for up to £28. Well, that's almost 6 times. That's less than 6 times the cover price, which is £5. Here's another article. Meghan Markle's Vogue issue is being sold for 5 times the price, just hours after it hits shelves. Oh, they just keep playing with the numbers. The special September issue themed Forces of Change is selling for 5 times the £3.99 asking price online. So the price of the Vogue is £5, not £4, not £2. It is selling for £2 at the newsstand. One seller has even sold 45 copies of the magazine for £15 each, meaning they've taken in £672.75 with a profit of almost £500. Not too shabby, they say. Okay, well, this, again, I'm calling BS on the mainstream media, because this is simple supply and demand. Okay, if the Vogue is selling on the corner for £2 and it's brand new, why would you pay, £70 online when you can buy it for £2 at the newsstand on the corner? You won't. It's simple supply and demand. So if all of the copies are sold out immediately, then the price gets jacked up online. Okay, if it's not sold out, or if it's selling poorly, then they lower the price. So this is more cognitive dissonance. If the Vogue September issue, Forces for Change, is selling very well, then they don't need to lower the price. They would raise the price. Okay, so there's no way it would be $2 at the newsstand, £2. It would be higher than the £5 newsstand list price. So why did Vogue slash the price? let's just look at the underlying here. Let's see if we see scandal. What do we see? Fox, business decision, lovers. Why is Vogue slashing the price? Because that's contradictory to what is being said. Solid foundation for the woman. So why did Vogue slash the price? Okay, Fox. Fox is a great business card. This is a business decision. Lovers crossing. Close relation. They want to keep a good relationship with their readers. Okay, business decision to keep a good relationship with their readers. Fence sitter reacting to circumstances. It's a business decision, and it's all about the Vogue readers. They want to keep their readers. They want them to buy the magazine every month, and they want this to be great. And if it's not turning out great, okay, and they're looking long term. Hamster wheel is an overseas trip, a long journey. Keep grinding out the magazine every month. They want to keep their loyal Vogue readers loyal. On the top, dead, coffin. Okay, and woman, we have two foundation cards. Solid foundation for the woman. This was in the shadow. Okay, and I pulled it as an extra. So they're afraid it's not going to sell at all. They're afraid that it's just dead, and they want to keep their readership and they want to keep their sales up because advertising is based on sales. If this issue doesn't sell, okay, and it just sits on the stands and nobody buys it, then all the advertising dollars, and they make all their money through ads in their Vogue magazine, then the advertisers, because the less volume, less sales, they're going to have to lower their costs of advertising, and they need more advertisers to make the same amount of money. Okay, they're not making all the money from selling the magazines. They're making the money from the advertisers who advertise in the magazines. Okay, does the public like the woke social justice content? Okay, because it's not about Meghan and Harry and the baby. It's about body positivity, trans rights, and climate change. Okay, where's that little climate change girl? Here's the little climate change girl. Why is it wonderful on the left when 8-year-olds, get up there and act like they're experts on climate change? That's a purely emotional appeal. Shouldn't we rather hear from someone who has 3 doctorates and 2 master's degrees and 40 years working in science and climate change? Yes, I think that would be much better than an 8-year-old girl talking about her feelings. Why does this work? That doesn't make sense to me. In a rational world, it doesn't make sense that the most persuasive voice about climate change is an 8-year-old girl who barely knows, arithmetic at this point. Okay, does the public like this woke social justice content, or they just want to pass? Here's a heart. Okay. Do they like the woke social justice content? 8 and 13, 21, 6 hearts. The relationship with the people, we have 3 relationship cards. Okay, 666, devil. 666, 6 hearts, 6 diamonds, devil. 666. So breaking the relationship, and then we have 3 relationship cards, and then we have the ruler. So this can be the relationship with the royal family. The relationship with the royals is broken. okay, because of selfishness, and they don't mind the social justice content, okay, but the relationship, the overall relationship, this is a Meghan's being accused of plagiarism and underhanded dealings again, and that's what the public doesn't like. They're beginning to question who is Meghan and why does stuff like this keep happening. They don't mind the social justice content. They're fine with it. They like the idea of the forces of change. They don't like that there's a scandal of plagiarism, and copycatting. And why didn't Meghan just come up with, an idea that was original? And, she's at least 37 years old. Maybe we should look at her age. I have looked at her age a little bit in the past. I believe she's older than 37 years old because it's very common for actresses to change their age because youth is very important, especially for female actresses. Okay, is the Vogue, so they're questioning Meghan. It's not the social justice content, it's Meghan that the public is questioning. So is Vogue selling out at newsstands? Because the price will not rise. It's economics, okay? And don't ask Ocasio-Cortez because she, even though she has an economics degree, she clearly doesn't understand economics. If the magazine is going to sell out, then the price goes up. It's demand. If demand is more than supply, the price rises. If supply is more than demand, they slash the price. There is low demand, so Vogue on the first day putting it out, they slashed the price to £2 from £5 because they wanted to keep the demand up. As you lower the price, demand rises, okay? Because more people are willing to buy at the lower price, and that's what they're hoping for. So it doesn't make sense that this magazine is selling for 5 times or 14 times online because demand is low. That's why they slashed the price. So is Vogue selling out at the newsstands in the UK? Mustard seed, snake, rose is devil. So is it selling out? Is this issue selling out? Well, snake is very difficult. Snake moves very slowly. Mustard seed, messages and planting the seed. Roses, putting a sweet face on it. 4 and 12, 16, 4 spades, dead. Sales are dead. They're very slow or non-existent. Devil will do anything, cut. So I'm asking about sales. The sales are cut and dead. Just a little bit. A mustard seed is just a tiny little seed that grows. And snake moves very slowly, and it takes a really long time to get where it's going. And the devil and the straight razor. They're lying, okay? They're lying and putting a sweet face on it, and they slash the price because the sales are dead and moving very slowly. So Vogue is lying. These are PR tactics, selling at 14 times the price, or £70 or $89, okay, $85 US. That's not happening, okay? And if it did happen, then the seller and the buyer. The seller is Meghan's Clinton PR team, and the buyer is someone on Meghan's Clinton PR team. Okay, they're creating fake transactions. Okay, let's post it on eBay for this ridiculous price, and then you Vicky, you go and you buy it for that ridiculous price, and then you rave about it online about how great a deal you got. Okay, and it's 2 different people, but they both work in Meghan's office. Is Meghan's PR team buying all the copies at newsstands to pump up sales? Okay, because that could be happening. She could literally be sending out people on her PR team to every single newsstand in London and just snapping up all the copies. And then when legitimate buyers go to buy the Vogue, because there are people who do want to buy this Vogue. One, because they always buy Vogue. Two, because they're curious. Three, they're Meghan Markle files and they love Meghan. There are people like that, and they just really want to see what's in the magazine. Okay, so there is a demand, but that demand is low. Okay, so is Meghan's PR team buying all the copies at the newsstand to artificially pump up sales? Player. 3 blackbirds. Oh my. Oh, several deception cards here. Okay, so is Meghan's PR team buying at the newsstands? The executioner makes a decision and does it without consulting anybody. The player just wants one thing and will deceive you and is about money. 24-27 cross, the permanent relationship, committed. Are they buying? Are they contracting? Buying, okay, activity of buying, and it's not the general public. They just go out there and snatch them all up and lie about it. Yeah, so definitely that is happening. Okay, so the PR team is just going out to the newsstands and just buying every copy. How many copies do you have? 10. I'll buy them all. Okay, one person buying 10 copies. Well, who is it? It's the Clinton PR. Okay, and Meghan is at home, texting them, did you get them? Did you get all, Okay, is Vogue going to lose or make money on this issue? Is Vogue going to lose money on this issue? Lose or let's just ask if they're going to lose money, and because if they're going to make money, money, Snoop Dogg. Okay, so is Vogue going to lose money on this? Scapegoat, strength, Magi, cross, here's money. Cornucopia is 8 diamonds is the money card. Okay, and I asked would they lose money? I spun it that way. I could say, will they make money? Will they lose money? I could spin it either way, but it's easier to read if you spin it in one direction. So I specifically asked, will they lose money? Okay, scapegoat, that's definitely going to lose. That's losing money. Strength, rooting. Okay, so let's see. 24 and 8. 32. 8 spades. 8 spades is a sickness card. 8 spades is cast out and sickness. This is the sickness card, and it affects everything. Eights affect everything. Cornucopia is money, cross, money in the permanent foundation. Money in the permanent, and this can also be burdens because the cross is very heavy. So permanently, they're permanently established thing. Cornucopia and cross. Okay, they're Vogue, very firmly, without having anything to do with Meghan Markle. Vogue itself is, very permanently established. Okay, manifesting a loss in their foundation. And jacks are new, jacks are very temporary. So for this issue, the jack, they're going to lose money. Okay, so they are losing money. So it's about money, and they're going to lose money. I'd like to just bring up one other thing. There's an article this morning. Meghan Markle just handed Vogue millions in free publicity. So why is nothing going to good causes? None of the worldwide sales of the UK edition of the magazine will go to charity. Public relations experts told Mail Online that the deal could rake in millions. Deal branded a win-win for both parties and will deflect from other issues. Okay, there's a huge PR dump of how wonderful this is for, how much they're selling. It's a huge PR dump, and this is the PR. The media is often lying to you, and the YouTubers, we have no reason to lie to you, so we're just going to tell you the truth. The Duchess of Sussex's editorship of Vogue is a huge triumph for her global brand, but will jar with many of the royal family's traditional followers, PR experts said. Okay. The move is a radical break from the front covers of the Duchess of Cambridge and Princess Diana. Diana was on the cover 5 times. Kate was on the cover once in 2016. It emerged today that despite trumpeting a number of good causes, none of the money made from the worldwide sales of the magazine will go to charity, despite the fact that some experts said, okay, rake it in, okay. Let's just ask one more question. Are people offended that, this is just for Meghan. It's like just, even though these are the forces of change, okay, and she's trumpeting causes, but none of this money, Meghan's job is to be a representative of the glory of Britain and the royal family, which is the same thing, and to be a goodwill charity ambassador. Are people offended that this is not charitable? This is very Hollywood. Karmic shift, angel, conflict, blockage. Are people offended that none of this is going to charity? That this is not charitable? This is outside the scope of what the royal family does. This is Hollywood. This is what you do in Hollywood. Big change, angel, big change for the world. 5 clubs go this way or that way. So it's a huge departure from what the royal family does, but they feel that the intentions are very good. Jack of Hearts can also be virtue signaling, and then conflict and a blockage. And this adds 8, which is 2 spades, broken relationship. They're completely departing from, so I asked, are they offended? Yeah, they're, in a sense, they're just completely departing from what Meghan is doing here is a complete departure from what members of the royal family do, and it's a conflict, and it's bothering people, but they feel it's for a good cause. Okay, they feel that these are good causes. This woke narrative, these are good causes. Okay, so let's review. Why did Vogue slash the price? Supply and demand. You're going to slash the price if demand is low. It's dead. This is a business decision. Sales are dead. Okay, and it's to prop up Meghan. And they're looking long term at their business, and they want to make sure that their clients, the people who buy Vogue, the ladies who buy Vogue, and it's over 99% ladies who buy Vogue, are going to be satisfied. And so they slash the price to keep loyalty to their brand. This was a reaction to keep, the people who, the readers who love Vogue, to keep loving Vogue. Okay, we tripped on this one. This one, we be tripping. Oops, we made a mistake this time, but don't judge us. We're Vogue, still love us. Okay, but the sales are completely dead. Okay, so does the public like the woke social justice narrative? The relationship is breaking. Okay, 666 devil. The relationship is breaking with Meghan. They don't mind the social justice narrative. They feel that these are good intentions, but the relationship with Meghan is breaking. People are taking a harder look at Meghan. Okay, it's not the message, it's Meghan. It's the person behind the message. Is this selling out at newsstands. They're keeping a face on it. It's moving very, very slowly. Nothing moves slower than a snake. It doesn't have any legs. It slithers on the ground. And this adds 4 spades. It's dead. Okay, sales are dead, and they're going to lie to you. They're lying to you and slashing the prices. This is not selling. It's all lies. It's not selling. Is the Meghans PR team snapping up copies at the newsstand? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. There's not a lot of people here. If a lot of people were buying, we would see 8 clubs, 6 diamonds, 8 clubs. That's what we want to see. One person, bam, a powerful person just is committed to just buying all the copies. The royal family Meghan's people are buying all the copies. Is Vogue losing money? Definitely. They're losing money. Okay, this is bad for business, and this is money. The permanent foundation and money. But this time, this one instance, they're manifesting a loss. Okay, they're going to take a loss on this. And they're very concerned about that, and they don't want their loyal customers to get upset. And there's nothing wrong with that. Vogue is acting sensibly. Okay, is the public offended that there's nothing charitable about this? This is pure Hollywood. It's promoting Meghan. They don't mind the virtue signal. They don't mind. They feel that these are good causes, but it's a conflict and a blockage, and it breaks. This is not what the royal family is supposed to be doing, and that's just consistently what Meghan is doing. So really, the issue is with Meghan. They're not the readership is not having a problem with the 15 ladies. They're having a problem with the plagiarism issue, and it's not selling because there's questions about Meghan and the fact how original this is, and did she copy it? Did she steal it? And why didn't she just come up with something else? You know, that she could have put anything together, and she had like 7 months to do it, and she went to them, and surely she had ideas before she went to Vogue, you know, that Edward Enninful guy. So that's your royalty today. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.